Welcome. You're here, I think, because you want to get smart fast.
Oh.
And today we've got a piece that really dives headfirst into something we all wrestle with sometimes, settling.
Mm-hmm.
Settle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this isn't, some dry theory. It's a pretty forceful argument against, well, playing it safe in life.
It really is quite opinionated.
Absolutely. So our mission today for this deep dive is to really unpack the author's main arguments about why settling is supposedly so dangerous. What are the consequences they see?
Well, they definitely come out swinging. A key idea is this concept of a mental box.
Right.
These sort of invisible walls, maybe societal pressure, maybe self-imposed, that kind of nudges towards the, quote, safe options,
Yeah.
jobs, decisions.
It's a comfortable path.
Exactly. And comfort, for this author, isn't the goal. It's framed as a trap, even called a cage with golden bars.
Wow. Okay. So the immediate ease is actually the problem, potentially.
That's the argument.
Yeah.
It looks appealing now, but it can lead to real dissatisfaction down the line.
Yeah, that resonates. Like choosing the easy A instead of the challenging course you really wanted. This piece argues that urge to settle, it's not really about contentment. It's more often fear.
Right. Fear is central. Fear of, failure, rejection.
What people might say.
Yeah, fear of judgment. And the author contrasts this directly with, like, the actions of really successful people. The legends, as they put it. They didn't get there by playing it safe.
Makes sense. You don't become legendary by following the herd.
And they're quite blunt about it, calling settling a kind of quitting quietly.
Quitting quietly. On what?
On your desires, basically, whether that's about, your health, your finances, the lifestyle you actually dream about. There's this hint of self-deception involved.
Like telling yourself you're fine with average when maybe you're not.
Precisely. Pretending to be content.
Okay, and here's where it gets quite intense. The author claims we're fundamentally not built for just coasting.
That's a core point. They use strong words.
Yeah.
Build to dominate, build, win.
Sounds aggressive, maybe.
It can sound that way, yeah. But I think the underlying idea is about fulfilling potential. And according to this source, doing that always involves taking risks. You can't avoid it.
Okay. Like that line they use, every warrior has scars.
Exactly. Failure isn't just possible, it's almost expected. It's part of the journey if you're aiming high.
So if that's the case for aiming high, what about the flip side? What are the risks of not taking risks, according to this?
Well, the picture painted isn't great. The author suggests you risk staying financially stuck, maybe becoming soft, more dependent on systems.
Systems that might not care about your specific dreams.
Right. And also, there's this interesting point about being influenced by people around you who've maybe already given up on their ambitions.
Oh, that's a sobering thought. The company you keep pulling you down.
It can act like an anchor, yeah. Which leads right into the author's kind of call to action.
Which is?
Essentially, chase the scary things. Set goals that are so ambitious they actually make other people uncomfortable.
Goals that make people raise an eyebrow.
Exactly. Pursue them with reckless ambition, they say. And view any judgment or doubt you encounter almost as confirmation.
Confirmation you're on the right track. That's counterintuitive.
It is. It flips the script on seeking approval.
Okay. So wrapping this up, what's the final punch?
The concluding thought is powerful. It goes something like, the greatest danger in life is not that you aim too high and miss. It's that you aim too low and hit.
Aim too low and hit. Oof.
Yeah. So the final message is basically, life is risky no matter what. Nothing is truly safe, so why not risk going all in on yourself?
That's a strong takeaway. So for you listening, this piece clearly argues against settling, against the perceived safety net. It makes you think, doesn't it? What does safe actually mean in your context? And maybe more importantly, could playing it safe in some areas actually be the bigger risk, preventing you from achieving something significant?
Yeah. What might you be sacrificing for that feeling of security? Definitely
Yeah.
something to mull over.